The UK government's ambitious plan to slash energy bills by £300 by 2030 faces a significant hurdle, with rising energy costs poised to derail the Prime Minister's target, according to a stark warning from Energy UK. Millions of British households are bracing for a substantial increase in their energy bills starting this April, casting a long shadow over the government's commitment to affordable energy. The impending £111 surge in average annual energy bills, pushing them to a staggering £1,849, is a direct consequence of a perfect storm of factors. A prolonged period of unusually cold weather coupled with reduced renewable energy generation has severely depleted Europe's gas reserves, driving up wholesale gas prices to unprecedented levels. This price hike, mandated by Ofgem's price cap adjustment, will undeniably impact millions of vulnerable households already grappling with the cost of living crisis. Energy UK's report highlights a critical disconnect between the government's long-term vision and the immediate reality facing consumers. While the transition to a clean energy system by 2030 is lauded as a key step towards lower energy bills in the following decade, the report emphasizes that this positive impact will not be felt within the timeframe of the Prime Minister's pledge. This raises serious concerns about the government's ability to deliver on its promise of immediate and substantial energy bill relief. The report directly accuses ministers of a critical oversight: the lack of a concrete, actionable plan to mitigate the immediate impact of rising energy costs. The absence of such a plan leaves millions vulnerable to soaring bills in the short term, undermining the government's credibility and raising questions about its commitment to supporting struggling households. Keir Starmer, the leader of the opposition, has been alerted to the urgency of the situation and urged to take swift, decisive action to address the impending crisis. The report underscores the necessity for immediate intervention to shield vulnerable citizens from the impending financial burden. Energy UK's analysis pinpoints the root of the problem: our over-reliance on imported gas. The volatile nature of the global gas market, significantly influenced by geopolitical instability, such as the ongoing conflict in Ukraine, leaves the UK dangerously exposed to unpredictable price fluctuations. This inherent vulnerability underscores the long-term imperative of reducing our dependence on imported gas. Only through a comprehensive strategy focused on diversifying energy sources and accelerating the transition to cleaner, domestically produced energy can the UK truly achieve sustainable and affordable energy for its citizens. The report serves as a stark reminder of the challenges ahead. The government's commitment to a greener future is commendable, but it must be complemented by a robust short-term strategy to alleviate the immediate pressure on household budgets. Failing to address this urgent issue risks exacerbating the cost of living crisis and eroding public trust in the government's ability to effectively manage the nation's energy security. The time for action is now. The consequences of inaction will be felt acutely by millions of British families struggling to make ends meet. The government needs to present a clear roadmap outlining tangible steps to reduce bills in the near term, while simultaneously pursuing its long-term renewable energy goals. The current situation demands a multifaceted approach, combining immediate relief measures with a sustained commitment to energy independence and a cleaner energy future. Without a coherent and comprehensive strategy, the promise of lower energy bills will remain just that, a promise.